Well, here we go. Welcome into the first KATcast ever. Kevin Hilley,
Erin Hart,
Rob Rose,
Jordan J. We're calling it KATcast. I like that.
I guess is that our official name, KATcast?
I think so. I like it.
See,
we are on Cat Country.
That's right.
We are a cast of characters. Why not?
and it is a podcast.
See, I like okay.
It's
See,
all full
it's got
circle.
so many meanings. I love it.
It's also perfect. Who thought of this stupid idea? That's what I wanted. Erin's raising her hand.
Right here.
Perfect.
Bing, bling, ding, ding,
Did you
ding,
just
ding.
say perfect?
No, I did not. That was him. That was
Does that
Jordan.
mean perfect?
See, this is odd for all of us to sit in the same room like this and do this because we all do our own individual shows.
Yes.
But I thought it would be fun because we do get along so well.
We do. Very
And we chat a lot. So why not just let everybody else know what we're chatting about?
Yeah, actually, in that vein, if you have an idea or a topic or a subject that you'd like us to discuss,
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
everybody loves our opinion.
I don't know why you care what we think about anything, but let us know. Shoot us an email.
Yeah, for sure. Cat Country, right? At mailzimmer.com.
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
Make sure you include the K. It's
K-A-T.
cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because somebody at another cat country with a C is going to be, what's this all about?
We're getting all these random emails about podcast ideas.
We don't know what
do
to
a
talking about.
That's right, exactly.
And we don't want to outline somebody else's work for them. We want your comments to come to us.
Yes.
Well, unless it's like really a stupid idea, then they can have it. But
No, it could be awesome. You never know.
You know what feels weird about this, though, is that there's no food in the room.
I know. Yeah.
it's true. Most of the time when the four of us are together, there is
We're
food.
eating lunch.
Or we have chips and salsa at the very least.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, where's
Yeah.
our
We've gotten to the point where we know what everyone even orders. We can be like, oh, Erin's late. Well, she definitely wants an unsweet tea. for
sweet
sure.
tea?
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Where's our server? Is she anywhere around here?
I don't think anyone wants to hear us chomping on air. I mean,
This isn't a mukbang
you make enough
podcast.
weird noises as is. I don't think we need to subject people to you chewing. I've heard you chew stuff through these headphones.
I'm a delightful-
I'm not going to subject
I'm a
anybody else to
delightful
that.
chewer. Let me
Oh,
tell you.
Yes.
Hearing me eat makes people hungry.
Oh, that's not it.
You are a delightful Spanish speaker, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to talk about that story.
We were in a Mexican restaurant, and I took 4 years of Spanish in high school. It took a couple years in college.
So now he speaks Spanish.
Yes.
As
So now
the
he's
commercial
an
goes.
expert Espanol.
I'm just like the commercial. Now I speak Spanish. Mm-hmm. And I was just chit chatting with the server one day in Spanish, blah blah blah, back and forth, just a simple conversation. And there were four of us there, and she says to us at one point, she goes, "Está Papa." I go, no. She thought I was everybody's father. No, so Rob, you were not there because
Right.
she would have
Because otherwise it would have been me.
Right, exactly.
So Jordan and I are looking at each other and we're like, see.
So we eat our meal, and then afterwards she comes by, and she's, again, chit-chatting, and I'm back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, want to check it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just to backtrack a little bit, it's not uncommon for if we all go out to eat, sometimes one of us will just pick up the check.
Because, we all like each other, right?
Like today.
Yeah. Like no biggie.
Erin bought today.
She did.
But it cracks me up because, go ahead, finish your story now.
So she says, want to check it? And I'm not paying attention. I'm just half and see. I just kind of glance up at her. See, she comes back. She hands the check to me. And
And he's not paying attention.
Right.
He just whips his card out of his wallet and hands it right back to her.
And
Meanwhile, Jordan and I are making eye contact because this is a very unusual move for Hilley. Very unusual.
the cheapest man in the universe.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so I'm like thinking, who's going to buy today? So anyway, she comes
Is he
back.
feeling well?
You know what I love about this? So, like, did you not question? You're like, man, the fajitas were like $65. Like,
She comes back. He signs it.
$57.
He signs it and hands it over. And I'm like, wow, Hilley. I go, thanks a lot. I go, it's about time you bought lunch.
And I go,
he
huh?
goes, what? I go, you just bought us lunch, all of us.
And I'm like, son of a. And I go, wait a minute. I go, So
this cheapo
I made
makes
them pay
me
it back.
give him cash. Jordan has the Venmo in.
yeah, he goes, hey, you got my Venmo?
No, I didn't say it like that.
And it's like, wow.
And Erin gives me a $20 bill
Mm-hmm.
because, I couldn't afford to pay for you guys' lunch. It was 57. I didn't have that kind of money. That sort of income.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
I just love how you literally thought that your fajitas were almost $60.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. That was the problem.
It had some gold flakes in there.
From now on, I try about the only Spanish I talk when we go into restaurants. They go, how many? I go, tres or cuatro, and that's
about it now. Yeah, you don't go beyond that.
All he needs to do. He doesn't know anything beyond that. Don't let him fool you.
I'm going. Now I do speak a decent amount of Spanish.
Okay.
That's all.
We'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
I think we've ate though at a lot of places here in Jeff City.
We have.
We like food.
We've had the tour.
Are there Mexican restaurants
tour to Jeff City?
We haven't eaten. I think
we've hit up like every Mexican restaurant here.
No, there might be one or two.
Maybe new ones that popped up. I think maybe.
Yeah.
I think all the ones that have they're good via the health code. I think we've eaten that. Some
Just adds flavor.
I'm just saying.
Don't be a baby. It adds flavor.
But see, what's good, again, we all like Mexican food, right? Because there was my wife is not a big fan of Mexican food. So I always get my Mexican fix with you guys. That's where I can, that's where I can enjoy it, you know?
See, we used to have a Mexican restaurant when we lived in Ashland, but it was like, it was just it was okay, right? It wasn't like, it's just what we had in our hometown, right? So it was all right. We go there every once in a while, but.
The biggest thing we look forward to is the chips and salsa, though. When maybe Jordan is be like, you guys want to do Mexican? Ooh, sounds so good.
Sounds delicious.
Chips and salsa.
But he thinks everything sounds good.
That's true.
Listen, I am the easiest for or the hardest because everyone else is like, what do you feel? I'm like, I will eat anything. If it doesn't eat me first, I'm probably okay with it.
Yeah.
It's true that when we're hungry, we're like, it doesn't matter. Everything sounds good.
And trying to decide between us all, like where we're going to go is always an issue.
That's always a 20-minute issue right there.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, by the time we finish this, it's going to be past lunchtime.
But I love this. I love when Kevin, he gets everyone together. He goes, we're going out to eat. And then everyone makes their own, like they all do all this extra stuff to fit time for Kevin and his eating, right? So we're like, okay, we're going to go out to eat. And then inevitably, he goes, hey, actually, we're not doing that now.
I don't have time today.
We're not doing that anymore. But no, I worked extra hard to fit eating with you.
We are eating now.
I don't recall that ever happening. That sounds made up to me.
No, it's happened multiple times. Last Tuesday, in fact.
I don't know. I must have temporary memory loss or something.
Well, I've proved that to be true over and over again.
Short-term memory loss
happens to us all the time.
Man,
old guys.
You get Kevin talking when he's driving to the vehicle, and you're never getting to your destination.
Oh my God.
If you're like, hey, we're going to Jersey Mike's. All right, we're talking, and all of a sudden we're on the interstate going to Columbia. You're like, what's happening? The Jersey Mike's was 2 turns ago. What are you doing?
That's happened. One day I was going to I was going to Columbia from Jeff City, and I forgot to make the turn onto 63. So I took the next one.
Oh, God.
And I'm going, what road was I on? I was going on 54. I was staying on 54. That's what it was.
Okay, so you're staying on 54. So what did you take, Summit Drive?
Summit
Drive exit by the winery?
I was going through New Bloomfield and everything.
Oh, my
God. Route J.
So you were taking the New Bloomfield exit.
Yeah. And all I know is I'm going through like all these like back roads and woods and everything. And I'm like, and I asked my phone, get me to Columbia.
Were you going to visit my parents?
I know.
I love how you just it's like you don't know. You look around, you're like, none of this looks familiar at all.
A bit of an aside, her parents live at the end of a road. I mean, it's like a long gravel road and on and on and on. The first time my wife and I ever drove to her parents' house, we just keep driving and it's getting darker and deeper into the woods. I go, this is where you take somebody when you're going to kill them. I'm just saying.
Well, ironically, we do have our own graveyard.
See?
So
it's all designed for that.
There we go. If anyone needs to film a scary movie, Erin's parents' house.
Yeah. But then I finally got to the end, and it took me to Ashland, actually. And the road that connecting Ashland to wherever. And I was like, oh, thank God, I recognize this. Okay, this is good. I know where I am now.
It's like anytime you go to like a concert in Kansas City or something like that, and after the concert gets out, they direct traffic in a way that you're like, where am I at? I just need to get back on the interstate.
Yeah, they want you to turn a certain way.
And your GPS won't let you go. It won't let you go the way your GPS is telling you to.
Yeah.
I don't know how to go any other way.
You feel super lost after a concert for sure.
Exactly
every time.
Right.
At least I do.
Well, I think we ought to call this a podcast for the first one.
All right.
The KATcast.
Oh, are you calling it?
Again.
That's right. Papa's in charge.
Somebody needs to direct this thing, okay? We don't have a director, quote unquote, here. So
That's for fancy people.
I'm the one sitting in front of the computer right now taking care of this. So unless you'd like to sit here.
The master.
Bless you, Papa. Thank you.
Bossy Pants Erin Hart might be directing this next time. There you go.
You're the original boss.
You're gonna get.
She's gonna overthrow you.
You're gonna get. I will gladly submit to the authorities here.
Are we there yet, Papa? Papa, is the podcast over?
Without thinking, quickest answer. Favorite cartoon when you were a kid?
What? There's too many.
Come on. Give me one. Give me one.
Hold on. Wait. Tom and Jerry. That's it.
Roadrunner.
Looney Tunes, yeah.
Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. I just wondered.
Well, all right.
Well, when I heard Papa Smurf, that's what reminded me of.
Yes.
Papa Smurf!
My favorite episode was the
Smurfs?
Tweety Bird, Jekyll and Hyde one. No, Looney Tunes.
Okay.
The Tweety Bird, Jekyll and Hyde one where you bad old putty tat.
Oh, yeah.
And Sylvester crumbles into pieces. Anyway.
Do you remember Hassan Chop?
Yes.
Hassan Chop! And he's got the guy out of the genie bottle or whatever Bugs Bunny does. Jordan's shaking his head.
Well,
like
listen, that's the magic. Listen, the magic of cartoons is like you can do things in the cartoons you can't do in real life, right? Like when they're sawing, it's like, oh, I'm going to saw the branch off, and then all of a sudden they fall off. Like the branch just sits there.
Right.
You know? It's like you can't. Or the rock moves as they move.
When you run off the cliff and you keep going, and then you stop right in the middle of the air, and you look down, and it's like he's looking around. It's like, then he drops.
Hilley forgets that Jordan J is like 16 years younger than I am. And there's 19 years between you and I.
You and I are almost 20 years apart. Yeah. Robb is like 70 years ahead of us.
Wow.
Thanks for that.
No. And Jordan, Jordan is young. This is a creepy thought. Jordan is young enough to be my kid.
Pretty much, actually.
I got a 31-year-old son, my oldest.
Yeah.
So
literally,
So
right there.
There's this right here is already the most disturbing part of the KATcast. So
listen, we all act the same age after a certain point anyway.
Oh, yeah, but you wouldn't think
We're all
with all
children,
the age difference that we would get along as well as we do.
it's true. This is very true. We are friends here. So.
We are.
We're a unique bunch.
A unique bunch.
And we want to be friends with our listeners.
Exactly. So again, if you got a suggestion, or if you're looking at this and go, I can't believe I've just wasted 12 minutes of my time. I'm never going to get back.
You're welcome. You can listen to Hilley and Hart weekday mornings from 5:30 to 10.
They must be Hilley and Hart listeners. I'm telling you.
I was going to say Robb Rose from 10 to 2, and then Jordan J from 2 to 7.
Yes, and then maybe next time we'll actually have a idea of what to talk about. Maybe lead us into a direct. This is the first one.
Listen,
Look, we're trying. Okay.
This is not the Kelsey Brothers podcast. Okay, they have directors. They have all kinds of people.
They have Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Now they do. There you go.
Do you think Travis eventually gets Taylor Swift on the show with him?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, come on.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he might have to get an okay from Jason on that.
Something tells me Taylor's already been on the show with him, if you catch my drift.
Nice.
No. Elaborate, Rob. I mean,
listen though, right? I mean, how easy? At least they're going to have someone sing the, like the anthem and stuff for the games. How easy it's going to be? It's like, well, Taylor Swift's already here. Let's get her to do it.
Yeah.
She's here for every game. Hey, how about Travis has Taylor Swift with him, and Jason's gonna be like, no problem. I got Mom right here. Hey, Mom. You know what I mean? So they're all covered.
Mom's hanging out with Taylor.
Yeah, I know. Poor Jason. Jason's got a wife, so I can't say like he can't get a girlfriend like that.
But hey, at least his jersey is now almost as popular as Travis's.
62, yeah. Well, he got like 800, or he got like 840,000
followers on Instagram, yeah.
And Jason got like 136,000. So whatever.
Guilt by association.
Exactly.
I do love the shirt you're going to get, though. Are you going to tell people about it?
Well, I don't have it yet.
But you're getting it.
Yeah.
Are you able to tell us about it?
Well, I mean, so a friend of mine makes T-shirts, and so she's making one that's, you love the players, and I love the game, or you love the game. Yeah.
That's if you're not familiar.
And then it's got Travis's number on A7.
Taylor Swift lyrics. That's where that comes from.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's Cat.
Or I love the players, you love the game. I can't remember what it was.
It's one of those.
Nah, it's one of those. I'm not exactly a Swiftie.
It's catcountry@mailzimmer.com. KATcountry@mailzimmer.com. Shoot us an email saying, hey, I listened to the podcast.
It was awful.
It was awful. Or
we're going to give you guys some direction.
Or you guys are the greatest thing I've ever heard. Either one of those we will accept gladly, preferably the latter. And and we will do this again whenever we do it. I don't know. Are we supposed to be doing this weekly, or what's the deal?
I think that's what it is.
That was the
That's
idea.
Is that the plan? Okay. All right. Well, if we don't, you'll know we couldn't agree on anything.
Although not next week because I'm on vacation.
See? It's already falling
I know.
apart.
No.
I'm messing it up for
Already.
everybody.
It would be the KATcast without Jordan. We'd be sitting here speculating wildly on what is Jordan doing on vacation.
Maybe that can be the KATcast.
Are we going to do that?
Trying to ski or
Jordan
snowboard.
never knows where he's going, for one thing.
Yeah.
The last time he was away, I go, where are you going? He goes, I'm going to be in Iowa. I go, really? No, he was in... Where?
No, I was in Iowa. I said Utah.
I'm going to be in Utah.
I don't know.
Meanwhile,
Quite a difference.
We should just ask his wife where you guys go, because she's the
Listen,
one that...
I know that I'm going on vacation. I just forget where I'm going all the time. I have so much information in my brain all the time that I just forget everything.
You know, the sign says, welcome to Utah. I think we're a long ways from Iowa.
Is Kevin Hilley driving? I think we missed our exit.
Are we almost out of gas?
There's a Jersey Mike back there.
I'm vacationing with Kevin, all right?
Oh, there are guest stories to share with you sometime too.
Yes.
So Erin and I have 15 years of stories.
Yeah, we do.
You all have experienced many stories of mine, so there's plenty.
Well,
that
we
you'll hear.
will save them all for another KATcast. So Hilley and Hart, Kevin Hilley,
Erin Hart.
Jordan J.
Rob Rose.
and thank you for listening to the first ever KATcast.
Goodbye.